Hi there, Coach Tanya here at the Criticalbench compound, and I want to talk about what are my picks for top 3 foods that you could be consuming to help lower your cholesterol. Now, if you have issues with cholesterol, it could be something that runs in your family, or it could be something that you've recently been told by your doctor your cholesterol's too high, you need to get it down. You've probably been given some dietary recommendations by your doctor or a dietitian or a nutritionist. You may even be on medication to help lower your cholesterol depending on the severity of your personal situation. Now, if you've just been sort of given a warning that your cholesterol is a little high, you might want to think about lowering it. There's a lot of things you can do with diet and exercise to help do that. Now, particularly diet, because if your cholesterol is high and it's just something that is, showing up, it could be very much linked to your diet. So you might want to take a step back and evaluate, what are you eating? How well are you eating? How much of certain foods are you consuming, and are you getting good fats? Now, cholesterol is a fat, so a lot of times the initial reaction is to, well, I just got to cut fat out of my diet. That's not the case. You have to, or what you want to do is you want to start cutting back on the bad fats. So fast food, like deep fried things, saturated trans fats, those are the ones that can clump up, and I'm going to use very crude language here. I'm going to be very non-scientific, but they're going to clump up into these like little deposits that get stuck in your arteries, which then can become a huge problem if left unattended, or if it just continues to build up. Because if you think of an artery where your blood is supposed to flow nicely through this tube, the smaller it gets, the harder that gets, and your heart is now starting to work incredibly hard to try to push that blood flow, push oxygen through your body. And as the freeway becomes blocked, that becomes much harder, and we all know that serious risk can happen at that point. So we want to avoid that. So if you're following a doctor recommended protocol, you need to continue with that. If you have been given a specific diet to follow, or dietary recommendations, you do want to follow those. If you are just someone that is concerned about your overall health and you want to make sure you're keeping your cholesterol down, chances are, if you have that mindset, you are already making very good choices. But here's my 3 picks for foods that you want to be including that will help maintain a healthy cholesterol level. My number 1 is oatmeal. Now, growing up as a kid, sorry mom, but in the wintertime, growing up in Canada, where some places you get 10 months of winter and it's cold, other than Sunday, which was pancake day in our house, and I hated pancakes as a kid, but because my brother liked them, we had pancakes. The school, weekdays, it was always oatmeal and hard-boiled eggs. And I hated oatmeal and hard-boiled eggs, not because I didn't like the taste, to me it was so bland. But as an adult, it's my favorite breakfast. I probably eat oatmeal 5 to 6 mornings a week. I absolutely love it. And oatmeal is filled with fiber, and fiber is great to help keep your cholesterol levels low. A fiber will bind to things and help pull them through your system so that they can be eliminated. So eat your oatmeal. Listen to your mom. Eat your oatmeal. She was right. Second is avocados. Now, I love avocados for a lot of reasons, and I eat a ton of avocados. They are very high in fat, yes, but they're also very high in good fat. So they're what we call the HDL. There's HDL and LDL. HDL is good because that's the fats that move seamlessly through your system. They don't tend to clunk up and clog the system up like your LDL. So we need those good fats because, we do need fats. Our brain cells need fat. All our cells need fat. We need fat to thrive and survive and to function and for cells to repair. But we want to make sure we're getting the good fats. And avocados are hands down one of my favorite fats. You don't need to eat a whole avocado a day. If you are on a cholesterol type of diet that's been recommended by your doctor or a nutritionist, they may have told you that you can have avocado, but they've probably been very strict in terms of how much per day you want to eat. Because again, even though it's a good fat and avocados are a really good food, too much of a good thing can still be not a good thing. So watch your consumption, but include avocados, all right? And if you're not sure, talk to your doctor about that. Lastly, my 3rd thing is almonds. Things like almonds and walnuts. Again, nuts are You don't need a lot of them. That's one of those things that they're usually in my top 3 for a lot of things because I just love nuts. But they're one of those things too that are very easy to overconsume. And again, too much of a good thing is not a good thing. So if you have trouble with willpower or control, you need to set yourself up for success when it comes to if you're gonna have a handful of almonds, because a handful of almonds can be scoop in the bag and they're spilling out through your fingers and everything. That's too much. A handful is like 10 to 15 almonds, what fits comfortably in your hand without spilling out. Because again, they are high, they're high in a lot of great things. They're high in fiber, they're high in good fats, but too much is just too much. So if you are someone, you know yourself by habit and by patterns of behavior, if you happen to be one of those people that if you sit down and open a bag or open up a tin and you just continue to eat and eat and eat, don't do that, please. Portion out what you know is the right healthy amount for you and have that. And just be done with it. And if you can't do that yet, then maybe just wait. I don't know. But anyways, the bottom line is, because you, whether you're worried about or concerned about your cholesterol levels, or you've been told that they're high and you need to do something, eliminating fats altogether are not usually the answer, but getting back in control of your diet, what kind of fats you're eating, how much of the good fats you're eating, and being consistent is really going to do a lot to help bring your cholesterol levels down or to help maintain healthy ones. Okay, that's all I got to say about my top three picks, foods you can eat to lower cholesterol: oatmeal, avocados, and nuts. Watch the amounts. I'm Coach Tanya here at the Critical Bench compound. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Comments and questions, you can put those down below. If you haven't done so already, click right over here to subscribe to our channel for thousands more videos to help you look and feel fabulous, just like these ones right here.